Hello everybody, it is Monday, March 20th, and as you can see I'm currently at Buzz's Automotive out here in Melbourne, Florida with Lil Blue, and a last-ditch effort to try to rescue Lil Blue here to get her running again, running right at least. She still runs, but runs like crap, and I'm getting crappy gas mileage. I brought her here to Buzz's. This is my normal mechanic who was living here in Brevard County before all this disaster with my marriage occurred. And I'm here to see if they will be able to get her fixed for not too expensive. They're gonna try to squeeze her in today. I don't know if they'll even get to her, but they'll do what they can to see if they can't take a look at her today and let me know how much it'll cost. I'm praying that it's not going to cost more than $400 because I can't afford more than $400. I've already sunk $300 at the other place for them, and they changed out, I think, the spark plugs and wires. So hopefully Buzz's can get it working for less than $400. Otherwise, this might be the end for Lil Blue. I mean, she still runs, but you know, I can't really rely on her anymore. She's falling apart. She's not able to run smoothly, and I get horrendous gas mileage on her. Anyhow, I'm actually here at, I think, is this Sarno? I don't know what road this is. Aurora? I think it's Aurora. Anyhow, they have some crappy car dealerships here. I'm walking because obviously I don't have a car now. My van is over there being looked at. Well, waiting to be looked at. I didn't really have a schedule. I didn't really have an appointment, so they're going to try to squeeze her in if they can today. If not, I'll have to pick her back up and try again another day. But I thought I would go ahead and take advantage of this time here to actually walk down this area because they have some car dealerships down here. They're not the best or most reputable car dealerships, but they may have a cheap vehicle. I don't know if they will, but it's worth the shot. It's worth the look. I had checked Craigslist. I didn't check today, but I had checked a couple days ago, and there were no suitable vans available, at least not in this area, in my price range, which is like nothing. So we are here right now to try to look for a vehicle and just see what's going on while I'm waiting, because there's nothing else for me to do anyways and sit around. So stay tuned. One of the problems I've experienced with these dealerships around here, you know, they're crappy actually, is they sell you a car that has issues and the price is jacked up, and they try to get you to finance through them, and it's like a crazy interest rate, so that when you, as soon as you like miss the payments, they repo the car and they resell it again. That's how they kind of stay in business. So I'm not truly planning on buying a car from one of these dealers, just kind of keeping myself entertained and just checking out to see the prices and stuff, and just to look around and see what's available. But more than likely I'll buy through Craigslist or something, just because I've dealt with these guys before here, and they changed their names. Like Automax over here on Aurora used to be Foreman Motors, and the reason they changed their name was because Foreman Motors, you know, had so much bad reviews telling how scammy they were. So they renamed themselves Automax, but they still function the same way. They pretty much scam people. And, you know, you look at all these cars and you're like, man, how do they manage to stay in business? Well, it's because they don't really sell. They come up with their own financing at an outrageous price. They take a huge down payment. Then as soon as you miss a payment, they repo the car because they're making it so you can't afford to make the payments. And we got Family Automart, which probably about 20 years ago, they used to do all sorts of ads on TV. I think that was the best thing about Family Automart. Family Automart! That's the guy that would come out and he would do these crazy ads. But I haven't seen those ads anymore. But it could be because I don't watch TV anymore. But got also the cars there on that side. I don't really want to go out there. I might go on my way back when I cross over the other side of the road here. But usually as soon as you step out there, they swarm on you, you know? It's like I don't really want them swarming me. Just wanting to look around here in peace. So here I am, walking around Aurora, and I don't know what this road is over here. Basically, just checking out all the cars and vans and stuff that are available. Don't really see anything suitable yet, at least not in my price range. If nothing else, I'm at least keeping myself entertained. I hope they can actually look at Lil Blue today, because, you know, I didn't have an appointment or anything. They just said to bring it in and they'll try to look at her if they have time. That's the first thing, is to find out if they can fix it within my budget. And if they can't, then I guess at that point I gotta start looking at a replacement vehicle here. Got a Ford Windstar here, I think, for what, 2000. But from what I can tell, those cars, those vans are kind of junky. I always see them like broken down and for sale. There's like more dealerships around the corner, which I'm coming this way, versus walking on the main street and possibly getting hit by a crazy driver. But it looks like they bring all the vehicles back here and they fix them up or do whatever they do to them before they put them out. But there's so many vehicles just sitting here. And of course they don't have the price tag on any of them, which means they try to jack you up for as much as they can get out of you. So, but there's more dealerships down that way, so I'm walking this back road. I don't really think I'll see anything here that I'll take today or can get, because you know, my budget. But at least it'll give me kind of a point of reference as to what I can expect if I try to deal with these dealers. The other thing is, of course, Craigslist, which I've been keeping my eye on to try to see if there's a vehicle that comes up that I can afford, that can be used in place of Lil Blue II. But of course, buying a low-end vehicle, I may be putting myself in the same position I'm in right now. Although Lil Blue is still, I mean, other than the misfiring that started occurring recently, she's done very well. I mean, she's got like 333,000 miles on her. And that's pretty amazing, actually, for a Chrysler or a Dodge product. Especially one of those minivans. So, but you know, the original Lil Blue had over 420,000 miles on her before she got rear-ended. I was hoping to get like another 100,000 or more, possibly even trying to make $1 million on this van. But unless she can get fixed, this might be the end of the line. So here we are at Buzz's, and apparently the mechanic has Lil Blue here all opened up. Hopefully he's going to be able to get her running here. I guess he's taking off for lunch or something, but she's all opened up. Alright, so $107.71 later, we've officially figured out what's wrong with Lil Blue, and she's still not fixed, because this $100 was just a diagnostics fee. Buzz's mechanic was able to determine that the problem is with the computer unit here. This thing called I think it's called a PCM or ECM unit. There's a problem with it, causing it to not allow one of the spark plugs to fire, or not the spark plugs, but the piston. Well, it's probably causing the spark plug to not fire, so the piston's not moving. My number 3 piston. So this PCM ECM unit needs to be replaced, but for the mechanic to do it, he's going to charge, for them to do it, it'll be like over $800, almost $900. Now I've already sunk $300 into repairs, plus another $100 into the diagnostics. That's about $1,300. Considering that I only paid like, I think I paid like $800 or $900 for the whole van. That's not really worth it. Lil Blue also has like more than 333,000 miles on her. Now, I've started to look into trying to get a refurbished or a third-party PCM ECM unit, and they roughly run anywhere from $200 to $400 just for this stupid little box. So I'm debating. I've also considered going to a scrapyard to find a 2003 Grand Caravan and pulling off the computer unit there. You know, this unit right here, the PCM ECM unit, and then installing it. But from what I could tell from YouTube, the videos on this, you have to reprogram the special thing on it to get it to match the serial number, the VIN number, because you'd be pulling it off another vehicle's VIN. The computer would have that vehicle's VIN. So I'd have to contact a locksmith about changing just some kind of, I don't even know what it's called. I'll have to look at the video. But there's this thing that has to be reprogrammed in my vehicle to match the VIN of the other vehicle so that the computer would work, or would possibly work. I tried contacting a scrapyard dealer here, and they didn't have the component, or my computer, or maybe they just didn't know. So I'm going to try again maybe tomorrow, because it's getting late today. I'm going to try contacting them to see if they have this model van available. But a lot of these salvage yards, they strip down the computer, you know, like, I mean the cars. They pull out the engine and all the components and stuff that they can sell. So I may or may not be able to find one of these off a scrap unit. And I'd have to see how much it would cost. If they want too much, then it's better to just order another unit. Right now I'm leaning more towards trying to order a $200 unit, and then trying to install it myself versus going to a scrapyard, getting one, then installing it and contacting the locksmith to come and reset a code or reprogram a code and then have it work or not work. And then, of course, paying $200 doesn't guarantee it'll work either. But I think my probability of getting it to work would be higher that way. So I'll probably be ordering a part here in the next day or two, or maybe even tonight. And then it'll take a while to get here and installing it. But if I can get the vehicle running for $200, then Lil Blue still has a little bit of life left in her. If not, then this is kind of the end of the line. She's still drivable, but with the misfire and that basically that thing not even firing at all, my fuel economy is horrendous. So that's where we're at. And I know some of you are expecting the tour of the van, which I will do here soon, maybe tomorrow. But you know, with the car itself, the van itself not running, it's kind of hard to do the tour. But I'll go ahead and do that. In the meantime, I've been keeping my eye open for another van, a replacement van possibly, as well as trying to get a job in the local area here since I'm back by my kids, so I can continue making child support payments and get my life back in order here. Until next time, everybody, thank you for tuning in. Have a great day now.